you shall declare his might unto our children, his salvation to all generations.
Who is like unto thee, O Lord, among mighty? Who is like unto thee, glorious in holiness, fearful in praises, doing wonders? The Lord shall reign forever and ever.
Marvin, would you start the dying here?
How manifold are the favors which God has conferred upon us.
Had he
Brought
brought
us
us
out of Egypt and permitted us to cross on dry land, Dianu. Had he permitted us to cross the sea on dry land, and not sustained us for 40 years in the desert, Dianu. Had he sustained us for 40 years in the desert, and not fed us with manna, Dianu. Had he brought us to Mount Sinai and not given us the Torah, Dianu. Had he led us into the land of Israel and not built for us the temple, Dianu. Had he built for us the temple and not sent us to cross on dry land, sustained us for 40 years in the desert, fed us with manna, ordained the Sabbath, brought us to Mount Sinai, gave us the Torah, led us into the land of Israel, built for us the temple, sent us across the path of truth, and made us a holy people to protect the world under the kingdom of the Almighty in truth and in righteousness.
Courage and the symbols of this festival will help to strengthen our faith in God who redeems the oppressed. Therefore, Raven, three symbols, Pesach, Matzo, and Morah, has not truly celebrated this festival.
What is the meaning of Pesach?
Pesach fathers while the temple was in existence as a memorial of God's favors. As it is said, it is the sacrifice of the Lord's Passover, for that he passed over the houses of the children of Israel in Egypt, when he smote the Egyptians and delivered our houses. As God in the ancient watch night afflicted, and forever remove every trace of bondage from among the children of man.
What is the meaning of matzah?
Matzah, called the bread of affliction, was the hasty provision that our fathers made for their journey. As it is said, and they baked unleavened cakes of the dough which they brought out of Egypt. There was not sufficient time to leaven it, for they were driven out of Egypt and could not tarry. Neither had they prepared for themselves any provision. In the midst of the festivities of this night, we rejoice in the heroic spirit which trials developed in our people. Instead of becoming embittered by them, they were sustained and strengthened.
O Lord our God, King of the universe, who has redeemed us and our ancestors from Egypt and has enabled us to observe this night of the Passover, the feast of the unleavened bread. O Lord our God and God of our fathers, to worship thee with one accord. And we shall sing new songs of praise unto thee for our redemption and for the deliverance of our soul. Praise art thou, O God, Redeemer of Israel.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, borei pri ha'agafen. Praise art thou, O Lord our God, King of the universe, who has created the fruit of the vine.
It's the one that's the upper piece.
It's just, this one's going well.
Nanny, it's just the upper piece.
This one's going.
Okay,
Like haolam, hamosi lechem min haaretz. Praise art thou, O Lord our God, King of the universe, who bringeth forth bread from the earth. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kishanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu al matzah. Praise art thou, O Lord our God, King of the universe, who has sanctified us through thy commandments.
We can pass the bitter herbs. You want me to read it?
well, okay. We can skip it.
You read it? It can be read.
We have to pass the matzah. Jean, stop the matzah and pass it, and we have to make
It in half. As we break this matzah and set it aside, we link ourselves symbolically with the Jews who have lived in the former Soviet Union. We will not conclude our Seder until the missing piece of matzah is found and brought again to our table. The action reminds us of the indestructible unity which binds all Jews together as a world family. In Jewish tradition, matzah is the bread of affliction, used on the road to redemption. As we celebrate Pesach, our festival of freedom, we know that the theme of the Exodus resonates in all that is happening around us. Jews of the Soviet Union encountered decades of suppression. Struggling to live as Jews, many sought valiantly to leave for Israel, the homeland of the Jewish people. Many suffered harassment, some endured prison, and some lost their lives. At last, most Jews can leave the country that represented a prison for so very long. For now, the door to freedom remains open. We walk with them in their exodus and commit ourselves to help them in their quest for a new and better future for themselves and their children. We also remember the several million Jews who still remain behind. We pledge our vigilance, our support, and our solidarity with them as they endeavor to sustain their community, reaffirm their Jewish identity, and courageously resist anti-Semitism. As Jews from the former Soviet Union, Ethiopia, and
Everybody has it. What do you need?
What's this on each table?
Sanctified us by thy commandments, and ordained that we should be better herbs.
It's the bitter herb.
On the next page it says supper is served.
Next page is time for supper.
Supper. Did you make that tonight?
pass it on.